Stop. Rebound there for a moment, but Van Beesbrook saved the day for the Panthers. End to end we go. Gordon Murphy will send in. Crowd starting to build up in anticipation of killing this major power play. 40 seconds to go. Jovanovski sets up shot. Nemirovsky back to Jovo Cup. Slap shot caught the shin pads of Kelly Miller. Ray Whitney, who's been out there a ton of time. Jovanovski loads and drives. That's deflected off the mark. David Nemirovsky moves away, and we got the penalty late. And the Caps got the penalty called against the Panthers late.
Dave Gagne heading off, interfered with Mark Tenorti. So the Capitals, a big boost. 20 seconds to go on the major to Kenny Klee. Have done a heck of a job, and when this is over, they will go to the power play with a lot of mo behind them. And the fans here at MCI up on their feet saying, hey guys, we can kill this and go to the PP. Here's Adam Oates to Juno. Nice shot right here. Look at the positioning of Van Beesbrook. Picture perfect, way out to the top of the slot. Stops that shot. That was actually a great chance short-handed. The Capitals penalty killers really held the Panthers to the outside. When the shots were coming in, they were blocking them or they were shooting wide.
Dave Gagne looking up at the overhead scoreboard here at MCI Center. Noticing 5 minutes and 4 seconds to go in regulation.
And here's that shot again, wide, like I said. And there's Gagne on Tenorti right there. Good dive by Mark, drawing that penalty. Gagne, the guy that Kenny Klee swatted for the 5-minute major. So now the Capitals, with Mo behind them, have the power play upcoming.
We are 4-on-4 for 13 seconds, and the Caps get the manpower advantage. A major power play for the Panthers. It was their 5th overall in the night. They had just 2 shots on goal during it. Juno slithers out of the corner. That's spun around by Rhett Warrener. Kartner plays it ahead. Caps back to full strength. Power play time for another 1 minute, 33 seconds. So glad you've tuned in on HTS tonight. 4:33 down the stretch in regulation. Caps 2, Panthers 2. Johansson crashes one in from center. Ryan Johnson tied up Adam Oates. A job well done there as Gordon Murphy will clear. Calle Johansson, so prosperous on the power play in the early going this season. Oates or Juno. Marvelous stick handling there at the line. Juno's pass intercepted. Reading that was Laws, and he banged it off the linesman, Rasico. Time ticking away, 50 seconds in the power play now. Simon, who struck on the power play at the 1:35 mark of the third. At the time, it gave the Caps a 1-goal lead. Murphy hoists a backhand out of there. You can hear at ice level, hurry, hurry, hurry. Time's a wasted. Shvela will send it to length. Sergei Gonchar looking to rev it up. Pass ahead right on through Housley. Icing waved. Shvela along the glass on the corner curve. Simon from glove to stick. Gonchar, quick relay down low. And it winds up in Van Beesbrook's catching glove for the whistle. Steve Konowalchuk and Sergei Gonchar looking to work a little power play magic. Gonchar, Craig, I would think you would agree, his strength is moving the puck. He is a very good passer of the puck.
Yeah, I think that's one of his strengths. I like the way he can jump up in the play. His skating is second to none when he really puts it all together. He's a force out there. And on the power play, you know, he's playing really second fiddle because you have Calle Johansson and Phil Housley that play minute and a half. He gets the last couple of seconds.
We have seen Gonchar so many times, to make bold your point even further, jump up into a play and you almost don't see him. It's like a vanishing act, and then boom, where did he come from? Gonchar would love to do that now to the Panthers. 3:10 to go in regulation time. Score even at 2. Tenorti plays back for Boulis. The power play chance for the Caps, not well spent. No shots during the manpower advantage. Boulis trying to dodge Gagne. Konowalchuk with feverish work, as always, out of the corner. Gave it right to Gagne, and he'll clear. Tenorti. Ahead for Konowalchuk, and he is offside. Time for us to take time out. Steve Konowalchuk heads to the players' bench for a well-deserved rest, even at 2. Stay with us.
Scoreboard, LeClair's got 2. The Flyers up by 1. Buffalo shutting out Tampa. Tied between Phoenix and Carolina. 1-0 on a Langenbrunner goal for Dallas. No score, Detroit, Edmonton. Back for the conclusion with Joe and Craig.
Al, thanks very much. The Capitals and the Panthers, 1 of 6 before the NHL night is through. New York Rangers struggles on home ice continue, Craig. They trail the Flyers 4-3 at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, that's good. That's not very good for the Rangers.
Caps trying to improve their home fortunes. They were 5-3-2 in the first 10 home games of the year at the U.S. Airways. David Nemirovsky on the steal for the Panthers. Looks to turn on Joe Ricci. Ricci using that long hockey stick to force him off the angle. Backdoor pass in tight. Kolzig's got it trapped against the pad.
Lucky that pass didn't get through because Ray Whitney was right off that pipe wide open as the Panthers try to cycle this puck to victory. Olaf Kolzig faced 25 Panther shots. Here's a play down low. Nifty play by Nemirovsky. Very strong on his skates. And look at Whitney on the far side there, just trying to sneak into position, hoping that puck was going to squirt free. And there's the puck coming across, and underneath the goaltender, big Chris Wells also parked out front, causing some havoc.
Ole Kolzig cheating a glance up to that scoreboard clock. Sees 2:17 left in regulation. Shots on goal. Panthers a slim leader. No leader on the scoreboard where it matters most. Panthers 2, Caps 2. Washburn in the first for Florida. Second goal on as many nights. Zednik in the second. Simon and Schwela have traded goals here in the third. Joe Ricci motors back out. Oates was tied up with Mellenby. That allows Schwela to hoist it back to the Cap blue line. Ricci flutters into the Florida territory. Karkner spins it off the boards. 1:40 to go in regulation. 2-2 score. Oates strides back. Gave it on the wing. Mellenby was there to protect against Tenorti. Long drive, armed aside. Ray Shepard, always dangerous, back for Warner through traffic. That was deflected about waist high by Mellenby and bounced thankfully wide for Caps fan. Gonchar on the feed for Juneau. Simon wants a line change. Got it as far as a Panther line. Warner plays it quickly back. Garpin, Lavin, Gonchar. Konowalchuk. Or Zednik too far. Panthers still in the attack zone. Dvorak grappled by Gonchar. Zednik sprints out of there 2-on-2. Richard Zednik goes wide. Zednik trying to stick handle by Warner, and Warner finished him in the corner. Zednik as they cycle. Konowalchuk. Bulis with Laws. These three love to work the end boards. Konowalchuk, Zednik, and Bulis keeping the Panthers working around that pinwheel. 26 seconds to go regulation. 2-2 score. Konowalchuk with Gagne draped on him, and Laws finally forced it free from Bulis to center.
There was a rodeo out there, that shift. The Panthers got away with 3 or 4 penalties. Great job by that line who scored the first Capitals goal. Wonderful forecheck and cycling in the Panthers zone.
Toms with a long chance. No trouble for Van Beesbrook. Jovanovski got hit up high by Dale Hunter and gives Hunter an extra shot. Jovanovski not pleased at all. It appeared that he got hit with a hockey stick. It's Dale Hunter up in the face. Laws wants to take initiative here.
You see what they're doing there?
Face wash.
Yes. Coincidental face washes, 2 minutes each.
The old face wash.
Hodsey and Paul Laws. He starts off with Joe Volkop and then goes to Paul Laws. He should know better. Go after someone else.
Tough customers there all the way around. Dale's no wallflower. Ole Kolzig, I wonder how many water bottles he goes through in a night.
Oh, it's even hot in here. I mean, he's said this morning, he said it was very hot.
Up here, and we are about a 15 cab ride away from the ice, but even up here, it feels like the air conditioning is pumping pretty good.
Take a look at our Geico goal of the game, the first ever Washington Capital goal scored here at MCI. Three-way passing play. Bulis over to Konowalchuk, and he finds Richard Z-Man Zednik, and he buries it. This is our Geico goal of the game, historical goal here at MCI, the first one ever by the Washington Capitals.
We go to sudden death overtime. Richard Zednik, Todd Krieger, and the Caps bunch. They outshot the Panthers 10-8 in the third period. Goals were even at 1, so 4 regulation, 26-24 Florida. Ron Wilson barking encouragement for the Washington Capitals into overtime for a 6th time this year. 1 win, no losses, 4 ties. The win the last time out against the New York Rangers. Joe Juneau was the hero. The Panthers move into overtime for an 8th time this year, Craig. 1 win, 1 loss, 5 ties. Ryan Murray was not the head coach when Dixon Ward of Buffalo beat the Panthers, nor was he the head coach when Ed Jovanovski sunk the New Jersey Devils. You see the records there displayed. And again, 5 minutes go up on the board. First goal wins it. Caps fans keep their fingers crossed that we have a very, very exciting finish in the inaugural game at MCI Center. Juneau, left side of Adam Oates. Chris Simon on the right. Peter Bondra ailing out of the lineup for a second game with an ankle/foot problem. Ryan Johnson, who has played sparingly tonight, a very good skater, just summoned up from the American Hockey League, starts the overtime for the Panthers with Fitzgerald and Lindsay. Fresh legs. Simon through Oates. Johnson fanned on the dump in, and Calle Johansson will capture. Under pressure from Johnson. Lindsay forced away by Oates. Oates with a pickpocket. Out come the Caps. Simon will clear it in. Shvela, fleet of skate, got there ahead of the charging forecheckers. Fitzgerald turned back by Oates. Karkner lobs it back to neutral ice. 4 minutes to go in sudden death. Score is 2. Dale Hunter just off the players bench. Tom streaking to the cage. Van Beesbrook coolly played it from harm. Krieger, bad angle. Didn't get it to the net. Panthers didn't clear. Tom's threw a screen. Hunter cleaned out in front, as was Krieger. Gregson in overtime says play on.
Hunter had a great chance to win this game. Just gang tackled in front of the net. Good pressure by the Capitals here in the first minute and a half of the overtime. The Capitals with Todd Krieger and Dale Hunter around the front of the net, getting a couple of opportunities. Krieger's been very active tonight. Here's the play down low. The puck doesn't get cleared. See, it hits that post on the glass. They think they've got it cleared out. Toms throws it to the front of the net, and there's Huntsy trying to get his stick on it. Jovokop hammers in. Then Savela takes out Todd Krieger. That's the way you're supposed to play D in front of the net.
Capitals presenting their Great Alaskan Sports Cruise Spectacular. Join them as they sail from Anchorage to Vancouver, BC, July 28th through August 5. More information, Productions at Sea, 1-800-207-9578. You can join them for what promises to be a spectacular trip. Great scenery on that one. Konowalchuk, Bulis, and Zednik, a going concern all night long for the Florida Panthers. They're out there now for Ron Wilson, looking to get this game-winning tally. 2-2 in sudden death, 3:22 to play in the extra frame. Mark Tenorti, Gonchar, and Bulis. On the hand-to-head, Konowalchuk steps in towards the cage. Whoa, Van Beesbrook misplayed it. It went through his legs and wide. Tenorti thunders away, stick save, Van Beesbrook. He mishandled that one as well. Tenorti threw a screen, blocked down. And it will be Wells to loft it back. Bulis, wide on the wing for Tenorti. Handed it right to the waiting Gord Murphy. Murphy didn't do much with it. Boulis will roll it to Van Beesbrook. Line change on the fly for Ron Wilson. Nemirovsky uses the indirect off the dasher board back into the Washington zone. Johansson on the flip. Steal. Lindsay cutting in. Lindsay wrist shot save. Kolzig. Rebound tapped wide. Nemirovsky was dangerous there.
Both goaltenders having a little tough time in overtime, closing their gloves on the biscuits. There's been a few rebounds uncharacteristic of both these netminders.
Juneau got rattled by Whitney. Johansson trying to set up Oates. The pass never arrived. Reiki tying up Nemirovsky. Oates will swing. Joe Reiki on the attack. Juneau, stutter step, change of speed, turns the corner, hooks away, loses Karpner. Simon, as that puck is really starting to bounce now. Panthers looking to clear, and they do just that, but over the glass, out of play, they'll have to endure a defensive zone draw. John Van Beesbrook, you don't ordinarily see him flustered. He is often very cool and calm, but mishandled a couple there, or so it seemed.
Yeah, the last couple of saves he's tried to make, the rebound just came off him. Here's Chris Simon working down low in OT. See the Panthers, they really clog it up. There's 4 guys down there. And here's Svela trying to clear it off the glass. He finally does get it up and over the glass, causing a stoppage in play. The Panthers were reeling in their zone, but Beezer, a couple of opportunities that he would have liked to have back to freeze the puck. Fortunately for them, Svela does the smart thing, gets it up out of trouble.
Craig, both teams have their timeouts remaining. 1 minute and 51 seconds to go in overtime. A 2-2 score. The eyes of the captain ready to focus in on the linesman hand. Linesman Rasico will drop it down. Hunter won the draw. Controlled by Krieger. He got double teamed, and Dvorak will steam back out for the Panthers. Radek Dvorak, good speed, backhand right on. Kolzig with a stick save. Laws fanned on his point drive. Jeff Toms with that good speeds away. 2-on-1 with Hunter. Toms, wrist shot, score! Jeff Toms! MCI center, go crazy!
Burst of speed by Jeff Toms, and then he buries it against the Beezer. 3rd goal of the year, the game winner in the Caps' first ever game here at MCI Center. It all started in the neutral zone, just a great burst of speed right there to get past Laws, and then the wrist shot beating the Beezer 5-hole, hits the back of the cage, and there's the pump, the jubilation. The Caps win in overtime.
Jeff Toms, we've said it quite a bit lately. He's got good separation speed. He used it to free himself from the defender and bury it.
Yeah, he just had a step on Laws, and there he made a little look over to Hunter. That was enough to freeze the netminder, and he buried it on 5-hole. But look at this speed right here. Against Laws, he takes off. Now it's a 2-on-1, and look at Beezer. That little movement right there as he pulled it a little wide, opened up the 5-hole. Toms with the game-winning goal.
Jeff Toms' tally comes at 3 minutes and 32 seconds. And set off the explosion at MCI Center. Quite a way to welcome your new building, I would think you would say, Craig.
Yeah, I think this is a nice way to end an evening here. Started off sluggish, but the pressure really got going here in overtime. And the Capitals and their fans go home happy